Welcome, welcome everyone. I'm Marcela, and so happy to be with you here today for today's flow. So we're also welcome in the month of February. I have the sun right in front of me, so we can feel how the days are just getting lighter and lighter and sunnier, especially for us here in California. So we also welcome that with a bright, bright smile. So beginning with the month of February, also we're moving from last month Ahimsa. Now we're moving into the second yama, which is Satya. So we still hold Ahimsa close to our hearts, but now we're going to add the practice of Satya, the practice of truthfulness and honesty. And so yes, take a moment just to reflect about that. And we want to begin with ourselves. So what does that mean to us? Truthfulness, honesty. And if you ask me, this is also a very hard practice because in a way, we have all the outer circumstances that have an influence for us throughout the day. And then we have our inner self. And we're always trying to find that balance between what feels right and truth to ourselves and the way we also show up out there in the world. So the practice, in my opinion, is to start finding that balance of connecting, keeping that connection, which is hard to keep, to stay present in the present moment, and to start noticing more and more by maybe asking ourselves, does this feel true to me? Does this feel honest to who I know I am? And so it requires to begin a practice of introspection, of self-inquiry, and beginning to accept ourselves for who we are, right? So hopefully these are not too big words. We take it easy, one step at a time, and acknowledge that this is a practice that can go on for the rest of our lives. So we just take it in small bites. So with that said, let's begin our practice in honesty and truthfulness, the best way we can. We're going to make our way over onto the mat and lay on our back. All right? So let me move over from here. And if you do like to practice with blocks or any other props, feel free to bring them close to you, right? So as we lay onto our back, we could keep the knees bent for a few moments and bring the arms over onto the sides, allowing ourselves to get heavy. So become good friends with gravity and let the body get heavy here. All the body. So think about the skin melting down onto the earth and then going in through the inner body, all the way into the bones. So they really, really just let themselves go. Drop your shoulders and begin to bring your awareness to the breath. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes and breathing in and out through the nose, please go there. Or if not, in truthfulness, allow yourself to do exactly what works for you right now. Give yourself permission to be you. And then maybe you're going to bring your hands over onto your belly, somewhere right under your navel, and begin to take a little bit longer, deeper breaths. Still in and out through the nose if it works. And very intentionally observing the movement of your belly up and to the sides as you breathe in. How it pushes your hands up as if you're feeling a balloon. And also observing how the belly just softens down and your hands come down with your belly. Do that a few more times, just allowing yourself to keep coming back to that focus on the breath. One single breath at a time. And let's take a deep inhale through the nose on the next inhale. See if you can bring it all the way down to the belly first. And then start expanding from there to your ribs and your chest. Hold a pause. And then exhale it fully as it comes out naturally to you, all the way out. See if you can go a little bit longer than your inhale. When there's no more left, pause, exhale again, and begin your inhale again. Deep, all the way to your belly. And then pause. And then begin your exhale, just as natural as it feels to you. You can begin with the lower belly, or if that doesn't make you feel centered, just pull it out from the top to the bottom. At the end of your exhale, just pause for a second and then exhale one more time. And then begin again. Let's do one more. Pause. And then let it out. All the way out, 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 out. See how your hands feel heavy. Breathe even more out, out, out. Pause. Exhale again. Pause. And then come back to your natural breath. Excellent. There you go. So let's move the arms over to the sides of the body and see again if the shoulders need a little bit of a push down towards the earth. And maybe bring your knees to touch the feet over to the edges of the mat and windshield wiper your legs a few times from side to side. Notice if you feel a little bit more at ease, could be, right? A little bit more centered. And then come to center with your knees. Bring the feet again, like hip width distance apart, keeping your arms to the sides. We're going to take an inhale, taking the arms all the way up and over the head. And stay here for the exhale. Lengthen the back of your neck. And once again on your inhale, arms now up towards the skies. With your exhale, lower both arms down. Inhale, all the way, arms open over the head. Stay here for the exhale. And now on the next inhale, press through your heels and toes. And just lift your hips, maybe like halfway up. Hold it here. And on the exhale, start lowering your hips as you bring your arms back down towards the earth. Inhale, arms up and over the head. Lengthen here. Exhale. Next time with the inhale, press the heels, toes down. Lift your hips a little bit higher up, just as far as you can go. To begin, just gentle. Hold it here. Take a full breath. And with the exhale, start lowering your hips back down, your vertebrae and the arms follow down to the earth. And feel as you settle here. Good. Let's bring the knees to chest. And maybe sway a few times from side to side. Bring the nose up toward your knees. We're going to cross one foot on top of the other and begin to rock and roll your way up and down a few times until we come forward, feet down, hands in front of us, tabletop. Okay? Walk your legs back, wrist under your shoulders. A few cat-cows. Let's inhale, lengthen the spine. And with the exhale, tailbone down, navel in, chin to chest. Inhale with the tailbone up, navel down. And look up, chin up. Exhale back to the tailbone, down, navel in, chin to chest. And then continue at your own pace. Ujjayi breath. If you usually practice, go ahead and begin with a light embrace on the back of your throat. To the sound of the waves or the sound of the ocean, of the wind passing through the leaves. Okay, let's connect with one another again onto our tabletop with a long spine, long back of the neck. Ground and anchor both hands, especially your right. And let's go ahead and inhale the left arm up, twisting over to the left. As we exhale, we're going to thread the needle. So take that left arm over to the right, land on the outer side of your left shoulder, And either come onto the tip of your fingers on your right hand, or maybe stretch your right arm up. And you can have that left palm down towards the earth or up towards the skies. Open your collarbones. Take one more inhale. And gently on the exhale, lower the hand under your shoulder. And come back onto your tabletop. So let your vertebrae readjust, lengthen through a tabletop. And this time change sides. Right arm up. Exhale. Take it all the way through towards the left. Stand on the tip of your left fingers or reach your left arm up. So actively using that, pressing through the right arm against the earth to open the heart and reach with that left arm up. Inhale. And listen, with the exhale, lower the left hand. Make your way back onto your tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, round. And neutral, long spine. Pull your navel in. You're going to take the left leg up and follow with the right arm up. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, elbow and knee touch. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And on your inhale, right hand down, left knee down. Lengthen. Level yourself. And take your right leg up, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Continue at your own pace. Fully exhaling here. Right knee down, left hand down. Relevel your spine, one cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Come on to a long, flat back, as long as you can. Long back of the neck. All right, so let's go ahead and step the left foot back onto the ball of your foot and push your left heel so you lengthen the back of your leg. Can you feel that? The right hand stays down. Maybe the right foot turns over to the back of the right knee. And then we lift the left arm up. The left foot could be down. Inhale here and do a few circles with your arms. Start syncing your breath to the movement. Change direction. Inhaling on the way up. Exhaling on the way down. Inhaling, hold it here. Look up. And with a big circle, lower your left arm and bring your left knee in, back to tabletop. Good, let's step now the right foot back onto the ball of the foot. And kick back with your right heel. Feel the stretch on the back of your leg. Ooh, that feels good. All right, so let's go ahead and maybe turn that left foot behind the left knee. Turn, pivot your right heel, and then reach the right arm up. Inhale. And with the exhale, start making circles. Exhaling on the way down. Inhaling on your way up. Change direction. As we inhale, we're going to hold it up. And then with the exhale, big circle lower, right hand back down. We come back onto all fours, one cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale. Let's lengthen the spine here. Once again, point your toes or keep them tucked. We're going to make our way onto a child's pose, but it's going to be dynamic here. So just extend your arms long and listen. With the inhale, you may lower your forearms, but then start coming up, arching your back. Round your back, exhale, reach back to child's pose. Inhale. So make it fluid, flow with your breath. Connect to that undulation of your spine. Maybe you're feeling the warmth that radiates from the spine, which is going to be delicious. And then let's make it back. Child's pose. Extend your arms really long and maybe open the knees wide so that your upper body maybe can make it in between your legs. There we go. Inhaling, looking forward. Okay, coming onto all tops. Tabletop. Tuck your toes under here. Bring your knees parallel to one another. We're going to begin to make our way up into downward facing dog. So begin to push your hips up with your knees bent. Just push, push, push. Lengthen your spine and begin to lengthen your legs. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need and begin to walk your dog here. Focusing more on the length of the spine, maybe even breathing all the way into your sacrum. Good. Settle for a few breaths here. Downward facing dog. Maybe you're going to try and see if those heels, how far do they reach down towards the earth? Lengthen the spine. Take an inhale, looking forward. And listen, with the exhale, we're going to walk the hands back toward the feet, coming onto a forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. So maybe what we can go for is try to have the belly connect to the thighs. Going to grasp the elbows and drop the head as we begin to sway from side to side. We want to start finding the whole footprint of the sole of our foot down onto the earth. Lean back and forth. And now release your elbows. Bring your hands to your shin bones to lengthen your legs. Come halfway up, arching your back. And exhaling, forward fold. Drop your hands, drop your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to stay here this time, halfway up, long spine, looking forward. Exhaling, bringing the hands over onto the hips. Press through the heels and come all the way up. Inhale. For me, there's always a lot of cracking on the knees as I come up. Good. So once we're here, let's go ahead and reach the arms up and over the head. We're going to keep the left arm up and lower the right arm as we bend over to the side. So that right arm is going to give a little push to the hips over to the left. And we see we can try to keep both soles of the feet flat. Your gaze can also turn up towards the skies. Find out what feels good for you. What feels true to you. Let's come back up. Inhale. And as we exhale, bending over to the left this time, left arm down, push lightly. Always standing strong on the sole of our feet. Check out with your gaze for the neck, what's going to work. Inhale, back to center, both arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Samastitihi to mountain pose. We're going to do, once again, a few spine undulations, which I love. I think they're such a great way to warm up and to keep the spine healthy and moving, right? That's what we always want. So let's open the feet like maybe hip width distance apart or a little bit closer, soften the knees. And we're going to start arching the spine, chest up, nose up. And then with your tailbone, go in, round your back, bring the chin down. And then start thinking of this like if you're almost like a snake. Or when you're like shaking a rope. Visualize your spine for you. And keep breathing. Go a few more times. And only do what feels appropriate, what honestly feels accessible to you. So you're trying to find that balance, right? Fine. Making our way back onto mountain. Either big toes touching or feet parallel to one another. So let's now begin the dynamic flow by connecting through the sound of Om, bringing our hands together in front of the heart. Exhale. Inhale. Release both hands down. Come over to the top of your mat. And let's do some sun salutations, okay? Inhaling, arms open over the head. Exhale, hinge from your hips for forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, keep touching the earth. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee down. Inhale, arms open over the head. Exhale, both hands down. Step the left foot back. Inhale, we're going to lower pelvis, knees, come onto a cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Undulate your spine onto a plank. Inhale. Keep inhaling lower once again, this time a little bit older cobra. Tuck your toes under. Come up to downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward. One or as many steps as you need. Lower left knee down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Same exhale, step forward. And inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up, strong rooted legs. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi, mountain pose. Second side, inhale, arms up and over the head. Exhale, hinge to go forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, keep touching the earth, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, both hands down, step your right foot back to plank. Inhale here, and exhale, let's come down. Your own way. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, downward facing dog. Undulating our spine into a plank. Keep inhaling, lower pelvis, point your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step left foot forward. Lower right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower both hands down. Same exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Long rooted legs, come all the way up. Big circle with the arms. Exhale, Samastitihi, mountain pose. One full breath here. Realigning, connecting to that center line, to your grounding. And then sun salutation A, inhale, arms up. Exhale, again, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, touch the earth. Walk back to plank and hold it here. One inhale. On your exhale, lower your own way. Could be knees down or full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. And this time we stay here. Find a steady point for your gaze somewhere in between your feet. Go for deep breaths. On our next inhale, looking forward, bend your knees. On your exhale, walk or float to the top of your mat. Inhale as you get there. Exhale, forward fold. Strong rooted legs come up. Inhale, a big circle. Exhale, hands to heart. Samastitihi and Tadasana. Good. One more. Come on. Inhale. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale in. Exhale, walk or float to your plank and lower your own way. Now it could be cobra again or up dog. And roll over your toes. If you've tried it before, if you haven't tried out, like you push, roll over the toes. Couple of breaths more. Long spine. Steady gaze. On our next inhale, looking forward, bending the knees. And then walk or float to the top. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. It's a release, letting go. And back up. Inhale, big circle. Hands to heart. Exhale. Mountain. Okay, let's just follow one another. Okay? We just do the breath. Go through one last sun salutation. Let's do 3 breaths on sun downward facing dog. Inhale. Samastitihi. Once you get there, mountain pose. Back to your mountain pose where you ground, find your center line, release shoulders, lengthen the back of your neck. All right, so we'll go into a chair pose from here. Begin to bend your knees. Start hinging from your hips up to a point where you feel, okay, that's where I'm going today. And with your inhale, reach the arms long up and over the head. And start getting heavy on your heels. Keep breathing. Lengthen the back of your neck. This is a great place just to be kind, to be honest. Do we want to go deeper? Do we want to let go a little bit? What's your practice today? You're doing great. Either way, press through the heels, come up, inhale. And let's exhale, big circle forward and down. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, touch the earth, and this time just 2 big steps back to downward facing dog. Excellent. Right leg reaches up and back. And as we exhale, right knee touches left elbow. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right knee touches right elbow. Inhale, take it back up. And this time, as we exhale, we step right foot in between the hands, as many steps as you need. Turn pivot, left heel down, up to warrior one. Good. Exhale here. Inhale again. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good. On your next inhale, maybe wiggle your right foot a little bit further in. Begin to adjust your stance to warrior two. So your back foot is more parallel to the end of your mat. Inhale, open your arms to warrior two. And exhale here. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Go ahead and extend that left arm long. On your next inhale, reverse. And on the exhale, extend your front leg. Shorten your stance slightly. Triangle. I'm going to push the hip over to the side. Lower right hand, left arm up. Gaze could be up to the tip of the fingers, if that is how our energy is feeling today. Or maybe check in with yourself what feels best. See if you can get space in between your toes. Inhale, let's all look up. Exhale that left hand onto the hip. We're going to lower both hands to the inner side of the right foot and start walking the hands all the way towards the back of the mat. Turn your left toes forward. And with the inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee touches your right elbow. Yeah, inhale, take it up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee touches left elbow. Back up, three-legged dog. And this time, step left foot forward in between your hands. Turn pivot back, heel. Warrior one. Arms up. And every time you feel something is not quite right for you, adjust. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. We're going to maybe wiggle that left foot lightly in. Open the right toes. And then open up to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Go ahead and stretch that right arm long up and over your ear. On your next inhale, reverse. And on the exhale, straighten the front leg. Some of us shorten the stance for triangle. Push your hips over to the right and lower onto a block or your leg, right arm up. Again, here, explore where's going to be your gaze. Where are you finding a steady point for your gaze today that feels appropriate to your energy, to what you want? Inhale, let's all look up, tip of the fingers, yes. And then on the exhale, we're going to lower again. Both hands down to the inner side of the left foot. We're walking the hands back toward the top of the mat. Good. Both hands are down. Let's step the left foot forward as we inhale and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And we're going to make it all the way up to standing. Big circle. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Mountain pose. Good. So let's do that again. Adding a few things here and there. Ready? Chair pose. Okay, you know we've been here before. So start bending your knees. Hinge from your hips. Reach your arms up. Good. And so those arms, they're going to go to a certain place, right? Observe the place where you can allow yourself to be in an introspection of the balance between the ease and the effort. Some of us can go a little bit lower. Some of us will give ourselves a little bit of space. Good, heavy on your heels. Maybe a little bit lower. And let's all go up. Inhale, give yourself lots of breath. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, touch, and 2 big steps back. Downward facing dog. Beginning with the right leg. Inhale. This time, exhale, right knee touches the left elbow. Right elbow. And back up to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward. Turn pivot left heel. Arms up. Warrior one. Let's stay here. Maybe the palms touch. Maybe just face one another. Steady point for your gaze. Can you feel the outer side of your back foot turning, reaching down towards the earth? Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good. Begin to adjust your stance to a warrior two. Good. Maybe a little bit wider. Turn the toes, left toes out. Open. Exhale, turn your gaze to the tip of your fingers. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Good. Gonna reverse. Inhale. There you go. Exhale, extend your front leg. Shorten your stance as needed for your triangle. Push your hips over to the left and start bending your long torso. Right hand, left arm up. Gaze up or front or down. You'll need to give yourself time to feel what feels right. There you go. Exhale fully. Look down this time. Inhale, bend the front leg, reverse. And exhale for half moon. You may want to get a block to support yourself. You bring the right hand to the earth, left hand onto your hip. Lean over onto your right leg and take off with your left leg. So we're going for left leg up, trying to stack or at least right hip in, left hip out, and the left arm up. Gaze can stay down. Kick back with your left heel. There's a lot going on. So if you haven't tried this much, just stay here. Good. Some of us may float, even if it's just for a few milliseconds. Left leg maybe a little bit higher up. Yes, nicely done. Left hand to hip. Start lowering slowly, consciously. Left foot back. Good. Now both hands to the inner side of your left foot. Start walking hands back toward the back of your mat. There you go. Inhaling, left leg up and back. Exhaling, left knee touches right elbow. Look forward. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, left knee touches left elbow. Back up, inhale. Exhaling, step. Left foot forward. In between the hands, as many steps as you take. Right heel down. Warrior one. And we stay here. Maybe the palms join or just face one another. Connect to the outer side of your back foot. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Adjust your stance to warrior two. Left foot slightly in. Right toes out. Open your arms. Exhale, gaze to the left. Start getting a connection to us where your torso is in relation to your legs. Have it right in between. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. That right arm goes up over the ear if it works, or you keep it by your hip. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, open your arms. Adjust your stance. Triangle. Push your hip. And gently make your way down. We're hinging and keeping the shoulders open. The right arm goes up. And the gaze goes to a safe, honest place. Good. Look down, exhale. Inhale, we're gonna reverse. And on the exhale, half moon. Right hand to hips. Start leaning over onto that left leg. Hand down, and you take off on your own time. Right leg up. So you tell me sometimes we tend to forget a little bit about ourselves if we're too busy concentrating on what others would think, right? So what about noticing that in our practice here? And just do exactly what feels right to us. Mm-hmm. You may want to float for a second or two, and you may lose it just like I did. It's okay. Inhale, and gently lower that back leg. Right hand down. Yes. Hands to the inner side of your left foot. Go ahead and make your way over onto a wide-legged stance. I'm just going to turn so that I can also face you. It's been too much facing my back to you. Hands under the shoulders, tip of the fingers. Lengthen. Good. Exhale, come forward and down. And start walking your fingers, your hands through your legs, turning back towards the back. Head down. Activate your arches, wake them up. Lengthen your toes. Now we walk the hands back under the shoulders, and with an inhale, we lengthen here. Yes. Exhale, hands to hips. Help yourself a lot with your legs, make your way up. That was a very wide-legged stance, at least for me. Yeah, just maybe wiggle your feet a bit closer together. Stay here. Wide-legged, but we're gonna turn the heels in, the toes out. Making our way over onto Devyasana. So goddess pose. For some of us, it's really depending on the length of our legs, right? So maybe the legs closer or further apart. Try to have the knees face more or less the same direction as the toes. Have elbows, palms touch, maybe go a little bit lower. And try to see, as you go lower, can you keep the pelvis balanced, neutral? When you find your place to hold, open the arms and turn the palms up. Devyasana. Maybe we go a little bit lower or play with it. Good, hold it. I know it's gonna burn. Hold it, breathe it. Breathe all the way into your thigh muscles. Yes, press through the heels and reach up, inhale. Hands to heart. Beautiful. Keep your hands to heart. Open your legs a little bit wider. Go ahead and bend your right knee. A few side lunges. We can start going side to side. Keep it simple. If you do want to go deeper, go ahead. Couple more times. Find that smile that says, this is my body. Come to center and come up. Wow. Both hands down, wiggle your feet together, or maybe even jump to make your way to mountain pose. Inhale, arms up and over the head. Exhale, just lower your arms. Inhale, arms up. Bring hands to heart. Walk over to the top of your mat. Yeah, lower your hands. Excellent. So we're here. Gonna do some balance. And let me see how, maybe I'll just face you this way so it doesn't confuse us too much. Gonna begin first finding our stance in mountain. Grounding, long legs. So, and then we stand more and more on the left leg. As we get lighter on the light, we pull the right leg up. Give it a hug. Bring it all the way up to the chest. Good. Now, can release the arms and make our way back to warrior 3. Right? Standing on the left leg, you start really connecting into that core cylinder Yeah. Have your arms help you with the balance, or use the wall or a block. We hold it here. As much as we can, we square the hips. And gently, we're going to bring it back up. I know, again, we can feel it, right? You can feel it on that standing leg. So you do what you need to do. We'll come into a tree pose. Hands to heart. Reach the arms up. Yeah, hands to heart. And then we let go. Good job. Wow. Can you feel it? I can feel it on my ankle and all through the leg. So we do have a second side, and we're going to go there, right? Like nothing has happened. Beginning again. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms up. Bring the hands to heart. Lower the arms. And here we go. So now we stand strong on the right leg. Slowly, slowly. Lighter on the left. We pull that left knee up. And help yourself. See if it can come even closer to the heart. Release the arms. And we begin to make our way back into a warrior three. So which parts of the sole of the right foot are here really supporting us? Can you feel the big toe, the back of your heel? Engaging the lower navels, pushing up towards the lower back. And then slowly, yes, to the best of your ability, bring the leg back up. Transitioning over onto a tree pose. Hands to heart. Arms up. Feeling rooted. You can visualize those roots under the earth, keeping you steady and strong, right? And honest. Good. Inhale. Bring the hands to heart. And release. Foot comes down. Hands come down to mountain. Let's make our way over onto the top of the mat. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward and down to forward fold. Lengthen, inhale. Touch the earth and take 2 big steps back to downward facing dog. Yes, we're going to reach the right leg up and step right knee forward and down onto pigeon. Lengthening left leg. Pigeon pose. Find support 4 under your right hip. If needed, to level the hips. Inhale, open the heart. Lengthen left leg. And then exhale, we start rolling down onto forearms. If you'd like to use your blocks for support, go ahead. Some of us are going to stretch the arms long. Beautiful. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back under the shoulders. Open up, collarbones, look up. Tuck your back toes under, and we'll make our way back to downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg up and back. Exhale, step left knee forward and down. You angle your left shin in relation to the front of your mat, the best way it works for you. Long right leg. Support left hip if needed to level the hips. Inhale, open the heart. And then go ahead and exhale. Come down. Just as you did on the other side. Breathe into your left hip. Into keeping balanced both sides of your body as best as possible when we're having one knee bent. Breathe in. Let's look forward. Inhale. And those hands come back to center. Open your heart first. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. And listen. Stop the back toes under. Lift your hips and step the left foot back to plank. Yeah? Inhale. And we're going to lower through our own way. It could be a chaturanga, or it could be with your knees down. Begin to make your way into your belly. Yes. And once we're here, keep the legs together. Hands to the sides of the chest. Inhale for baby cobra. And then exhale, come down. Inhale for teenage cobra. Pubic bone stays down. Exhale, come down. And this time again, inhale. Maybe you go for an even, maybe adult cobra. And check it out for yourself where your hands can be placed for you to still keep that tailbone down or pubic bone down. Hold it. Nice. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Begin to roll down. Bring the arms to the sides. Head down. All right. Palms against the earth. Legs up, chest and shoulders up, arms up. Locust. Just looking forward. Go ahead and expand your gaze as if you have laser sight. Looking through the walls. See what you can see. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe stack your hands and rest your forehead or rest on your cheek. Once again, releasing the arms over to the sides of the body, palms down, legs together. Everything lifts, the arms over to the sides, if that does work for you. Otherwise, keep them exactly there where you feel you have space for exploration. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to stack the hands. Rest the forehead or rest on your other cheek. Hands to the sides of the chest. Inhale, look forward. Let's make our way back to a child's pose. Extending the arms long, resting the forehead on the earth or a block. And slide your hands in toward the knees, coming up onto your seat. Now we're going to stay here, seated. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. We're going to lean over to the side and extend the legs long in front of us. Find Dandasana for a second, grounding ourselves. Arms to the sides. And we'll do a little bit core. Up for it. Bend the knees. We're going to do 3 rounds, so we're going to progress through it, all right? And if you want to go for the full pose from the beginning, please go ahead. So we're here, lean slightly back, long spine, and lift the feet. Keep your hands behind your legs or open your arms to the sides. Excellent. Shoulders roll back. And we breathe as if we are, in fact, in the ocean, floating, flowing, enjoying the view. We're gonna cross right foot over left. Lower feet close to your hips, hands to the sides. Push up, inhale. Exhale, come down. Uncross your feet. Lift the feet again. Okay, this time, suggestion to go ahead and hook your peace fingers onto the big toes and begin to stretch your legs in front of you. Maybe a little bit higher. Play with it. Play with it. Maybe you're going to extend the whole way. And we keep the gaze by the tip of the toes. And we keep the navel in. Here comes the challenge. Let go of the feet. Give it a couple of breaths. Cross this time left over right. Lower the feet, hands to sides. Inhale. And exhale, come down. Okay, we have one third one. If you're up for it, let's keep it up. Begin as we did, and you choose your variation. We're going to make our way up again, if you'd like to follow. Or you stay where you choose. Gaze tip of the fingers. Here it goes. Let go. We hold it for a little bit longer. Keep breathing. You're doing great. Roll your shoulders back. And cross. Right foot over left. Press against the earth. Lengthen. Good job. Here we are. Nicely done. Extend your legs long. Back to Dandasana. Lengthen. Can we lengthen the back of the neck? Push your chin in. And stay strong. We're going to bend the knees again. Have the soles of the feet touch and lower the knees towards the earth. So there's a little bit of a diamond here. Legs, feet can be as close to your crouch as you want. Or maybe as far as you. As long as you keep that spine supported. Good. We'll do both variations. So stay with a long spine on this one. Inhale. And with the exhale, as you bend your elbows, you hinge from your hips. And you are pretending you're following the sun down. Down, down, down. With your gaze, the spine stays long. And you just rest your gaze on the tip of your toes. Inhale, look up. Still with a long vertical spine. And now take a deep inhale. With the exhale, push your navel in so much so that it pushes your lower back. Start rounding your mid back, your upper back, and you're bending forward and down. Bring your chin to chest and let go. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, begin with your lower back. So each vertebrae starts pushing the other one, the other one, the other one until you stack each vertebrae on top of the other for the vertical spine. Go bring the knees to touch. Extend the legs long. Dandasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let's go forward. And down onto a deep forward fold. Bring the head down. Inhale, look up and back up. Gentle, conscious in this moment. Gonna bend the knees and maybe scooch ourselves forwards and begin to roll down onto our mat. Beautiful. So just like we started today, go back to making friends with the force of gravity. Let everything get heavy here. Going to open the arms wide and bring the legs up to a 90 degree, feet up. There may be a little bit of tremoring, at least there is for me today. Let's lengthen the tailbone. Bring the knees even a little bit closer to the chest. Inhale, and with the exhale, we're gonna lower the legs over to the right. Right hand over to the hip, left hip, and we turn the chin over to the left. Engaging the lower navel. Going to inhale to bring the knees back to center. As the chin comes back to center, open the arms. Good. First legs to 90. Lengthen and readjust your body. Bring the knees close to the heart. Inhale. And with the exhale, start turning from the waist down to lower. Drop the legs over to your left. And bring the left hand over onto the right hip. And keep the chin towards the right shoulder. Engage your belly. Gently begin to bring the legs back to center. Chin turns back to center. Beautiful. Knees come close to the heart. Give yourself a hug. Sway maybe, or nose to knees. Roll down. And slowly transitioning into Shavasana. Lower both feet down. Then stretch one leg, then the other. Lengthen your torso, your spine. Shoulders down. Palms up. Close your eyes. Or simply soften your gaze. Again, do what works for you. Giving yourself permission to what works for you is allowing you to go into a deep yoga relaxation of letting go, of being with what is, letting go of the breath, letting go of holding on to the body, allowing the nervous system to find peace through this quiet moment. Observing possibly the palpitations of the heart slowing down, getting heavier through the force of gravity once again. Acknowledging that what feels true and truthful and honest to us might not always be the same for others. So we practice being true to ourselves first. Slowly begin to become more present into the sounds, both outside and inside, to the smells that you may be perceiving, to the tastes in your mouth, to what you can see through your third eye, through your inner eyes. Just really present, observing, connecting, and feeling your physical body as it wakes up. Begin to make circles from your ankles, your wrists. And now go ahead and bend your knees. Lengthen the spine. And inhale, arms long up and over your head. Then go ahead and exhale as you roll over to the side that faces your screen, if the screen is on this side. And gently press the hand against the earth with your eyes closed. Make your way up onto a comfortable seat. Mm-hmm. On your comfortable seat, lengthen the spine and have the sternum lightly close in front of the belly. We'll close with one arm together, bring the hands to heart. Inhale. In gratitude, in truthfulness for our practice together today. Namaste.